going on, Sumolings? Thank you so much for joining us for another product walkthrough webinar. I am Lindsay. I am joined by the team over at Marquiz. I know y'all are excited for us to dive into this tool today. So bear with me as I go through all of the different things that we'll be doing, kind of give you the lay of the land. First thing you should know, Marquiz lets you build an online quiz in just 15 minutes to capture qualified leads and recommend the right products or services. It is on AppSumo right now, starting at $49 for a lifetime deal. We are going to be showing you some examples of it, walking you through how to get set up today. But before we do that, go ahead and say hi to us in the chat if you want. You can go ahead. Hello, Francisco. Welcome. You can follow Francisco's example. Say hello to me. You can tell us a little bit about your use case. What are you trying to do with Marquiz? We love to hear it. Hi to everybody. Thank you all for joining us. And if any of y'all have any questions, go ahead and throw your questions in the Q&A box. We're going to circle back to questions at the end of the walkthrough. But that's where I will be grabbing questions later on. And then, of course, there will be a replay of this available, so you can watch this again later if you need to step out. All right, that's enough of me. Hello, everybody. I love seeing your highs. All right. Hi, Alexander. How are you doing today?
Yeah, hi, Lindsay. You look good, you know. Thanks for having me today. I'm so excited to share the Marquiz with you and you guys from Sumo Links.
It is great to have you. I'm going to go ahead, pass this over to you. You take it away. Let me know when you're ready to answer their questions after the walk.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'd like to say a big thanks for all of yours, guys. We have passed a week from our AppSumo launch, and we got tons of requests, suggestions, and other useful and helpful info from you. And moreover, we have published a few integrations and made a few feature updates based on your responses. Thank you a lot. Really appreciate your help. And before we start, I'd like to apologize for my English. You know, it is not my native language. So when I make a mistake, please just smile and have fun and enjoy today's webinar. Well, I would like, firstly, I would like to share with you today's agenda. I want to tell you a super short story about Marquiz, why we create the tool, then show you 3 examples of ready-made quizzes, and the main part is our how to create quiz on Marquiz. And finally, I'm ready to answer your questions. Okay, let's start from the first part about Marquiz. We built the tool 3 years ago in another language, in another market. And about a year ago, at the head of Grow, I met a challenge. What should I do next to continue grow our business? The first idea that came up in my hand was go global, guys. And here we are. There are dozens, there are dozens use cases that you can implement it in your strategies, but there are 3 main and most common cases that our users share with us. First of all, I would like to show you a Neil Patel's quiz. It's pretty simple and super efficiency. If your next big goal is to get more subscribers, email subscribers, you can do something familiar. Ask a few questions about current situations, as Neil Patel teams did, and then ask to leave your email address in order to get a helpful, useful guides and other content to fix your errors and get a higher results. Pretty simple to use and pretty simple to create it on Marquiz too. The second one is the second use case is you can make it in e-commerce business. Use quizzes as the product recommendation tool. Let me show you an example. Yeah, coffee, I like it. Example. You can ask a few questions about how about the preference, the coffee preferences, what type of coffee do you drink, regular or decaf, and the second, third, and fourth questions to collect users' feedback, to collect their info, and then match your product with their needs. Just show them quiz outcome and get more sales. Good example you can look through is the drinktrade.com and the thirdlove.com, who sells a lot of bra. Well, and the third example is suitable for agency businesses. If you run a marketing agency or you develop mobile apps or websites, you can use something, you can use quiz as the segmentation tool. Ask about urgency, budget, and other crucial questions to prioritize a workflow with the future customers. So if your next big challenge is to cut the sales cycle from the several weeks to several days, please welcome and do something like this quiz on the screen. Okay, let's create something. Go to the marquiz.io. Here is a dashboard and only one button to make it easy to start. Click on the create, choose quiz, and now you have to choose either you want to select a ready-made template and customize it, or start from the scratch. I will choose the second one. Now, first things first, let's name our quiz. It will be name, just for example. And now we are in a quiz editor. We have several steps. I highly recommend you to follow all steps, step-by-step guide to create something incredible. The first one, we should create a start page. This is the optional step. You can skip it and go to the next one, but I highly recommend you to enable start page in order to stimulate your, or not stimulate, but it's better to say to explain your users, explain your visitors why they need to complete your quiz. Okay, please select design and layout. I like the center one. Here is a pretty simple customization form. Just answer question or enter a heading. Let it be choose the best. Choose the best. Let it be just product, okay? Next, you can upload an image or link a video on your start page. You can upload it from your PC or choose from our free integration with the Unsplash. Just enter a keyword. Okay, choose this one. Enter the button text, start, and add a subheading or additional text to clarify, to add more details into your start page. I recommend to use the statement like answer 3 questions and get something. Okay, let's save and go to the second step. Here is the most interesting, I guess, tab in this process is creating questions in our quiz. So the first question should be very simple. The most easiest to the best one is to click and to choose from the answer. Try to avoid text fields, input fields, and the questions where people will have to think about what should I do next, what should I type, or what should I choose. Try to make your first question super easy. I recommend to choose to select emoji type for your first question. The primary reason is the fact that when you make people smile, you get a high conversion. Just trust me, or better test it on your audience. Okay, fine. I will ask about the previous experience in the first question, and add two options, yep and nope. Select smiles. Okay, click on save. Here we have a first question ready. You can click on the eyes button to see the quiz in the preview mode. Here's our first question. Looks good, right? Okay, let's create the second one. I would like to ask again about the previous experience, but we have a interesting fact, interesting bullet that we need to consider. Let me just the simplest way choose the option. Did you like it? Yeah, yes or no. But it doesn't make sense to show this question if the user answered a nope in the previous one. So let's set up a condition, branching logic condition. Click on this button and choose and set up. Show the question if the answer was yep. Click save, and let's create the third question. Okay, I'd like to select an options with images. What is your type of activity? Okay, lazy, normal, and active. Let's upload a few images. Lazy. You can crop the image here. Let's do here. So weird examples. Okay, let be the flower. And the third one is active. Okay. Well, click on save button. Let's see what we have right now. This is our start page. This is our first question. If I click yep, I will see the next. I see the second question. If I click nope, I see the third one. Okay, let's go. Let's move on. It's time to create an outcomes. This is also an optional step, but I highly recommend to use this feature. Click on create outcomes. And now we have to choose the condition. Should we either we need to show outcomes before the lead form or after it. I will choose the before. You can customize it with the show multiple outcomes if you're ready to show it and several products based on users' answers. You can activate the share results, but please be careful. Someone will ready to share the results and leave your quiz, so you won't get his or her email. And those two options more. This is the additional customization. I will I'll be happy to record a how-to video and share it with you a bit later. Let's create the first outcome. It will be we use this quiz and creating this quiz as the product recommendation tool. So let's do something like that. The product number 1 is the heading. We can add a description. And upload an image or insert a video. To be here, supplements. Yeah, I will add a price. Here are the Russian rubles currency, but we will change it in a settings mode in the second tabs a bit later. And the button text. You can learn more, it's okay. Well, let's set up a condition. Use conditions. Show this outcome if if the user answered lazy or normal in your previous question. It's done. Let's make a copy. Click on edit, product number 2, and description. Change the image. Flower is great. Change the price and change the condition to active. Click on done and save. Marquiz offers 2 types of mapping results with the user's answer. I have shown you a conditional one. You can also set up points for answers and use the scoring logic to show results, show outcomes, outcome if the sum of the points is less or more the value. Well, let's move on. Let's customize our lead form setting. Well, there are several options to customize. You can ask to fill in common form fields like email, phone number, name, or you can activate this mode to ask messengers and social networks, just Instagram nickname in Instagram or WhatsApp link. Well, I would like to collect email and on the first tab, and on the second one to collect name and a phone number. This is a useful strategy to divide your form into 2 steps because of the following advantage. If the visitor will leave an email and then show and then don't leave his phone and close the quiz and leave a go, you will get his email, his or her email, and will have a chance to reach him or her out. So it worth to try. Well, let's customize. I will open the preview mode. Here is how users will see the first step of this form. The default statement is please fill in the form to get test results. We show the results before the the lead form, so this is not a relevant one. Let's create something like save a discount. Okay, and click on second step to customize the second heading. Offer to. Okay. The last step here, you can customize a thank you message after the user will complete the quiz or redirect him to the relevant page. Okay, click on save. And the fifth step of creating quiz. This is your opportunity to increase the conversion within some of tricks. I would like to activate a discount. I would like to give a 20% off for those guys who will complete the quiz and share with them a bonus. Yeah, catalog is great. Please enter your bonus link here and save, so your visitor will have will see the link and will follow the link after he or she complete the quiz. Well, we have created a quiz already. Let's see what we have done. Here's our start page. Nope. Yeah, you see, when we activated a discount, the user will see the discount rate increasing after each answer. And now when he or she will see an outcome, he or she will see the total price with the discount here. Here is our form, test.io, get results. Here's our second step. Okay, the quiz is already done. We can customize the appearance, the style, choose the ready-made themes if you want, or custom theme with some options: button colors, text colors, quiz background, font. We will add dozens new fonts in the next week, button styles and so the jazz. Click save. Then visit the setting tab. You can use one of this language, change the currency, set up a privacy policy, click on save, then check integrations. We will add a few next week too. And finally, quiz installation option. You can install a quiz on your website via button, banner, website blog, auto opening, or a widget. The last one is our last updates. I like how it looks. You should try. Or you have an option to use quiz at the separate link, at the separate page. Copy a unique link, or you can customize it. Demo. You can customize unique link as well. So copy it. Or the third option is to link your own domain. You can do it here. Here is the how-to instruction. So that is okay. Let's see what we have done. Here is our link. Here is our quiz. Yeah, okay, let's do the same. Yeah, I think it works correct. So it was easy, and I guess everyone will complete this task and create something more advanced and some more interesting. So Lindsay, honestly, it is all. I'm ready to answer questions. I see that we got a lot of them.
We did get some questions, so thank you so much for that. And some people are excited about multi-language. Somebody says, I'm loving this quiz builder. Thank you all for your questions. I'm only going to be grabbing questions from the Q&A box. So if your question is in the chat right now, go ahead and move it over. Q&A questions. What type of reporting analytics is available?
Well, this is the nice question, and we got a lot of the same questions in our deal page. So we built an internal analytic, but we are working on updating this feature, and we'll publish it. I think in the next quarter. But now you can visit an integration tab and set up a Google Analytics to show the efficiency of your quiz. So you can not only see how many leads you get, but you can also set goals in analytics to track visitors step-by-step behavior and see in what step they leave your quiz. So the step you need to optimize.
Great, thank you. Will the Mexican peso be included in your currencies?
Sorry, can you please repeat the question?
Will the Mexican peso be included in your currencies?
I don't know. We can add to our roadmap, please. The better way, the best way is to share your suggestion right now in Note. Let me show you. You can visit a quiz, Marquiz, and choose suggest an idea.
Great.
You'll redirect to our public roadmap. You will see a trending suggestions, most voted suggestions, our current roadmap, and also make your suggestion.
Great, thank you. Kareem asks a few questions. The first one is, can I use this as a freelancer or an agency? In other words, can I create sub-accounts for clients or assign different domains and their tracking codes for various quizzes?
Okay, great question. You can use a project. You can create a few projects for each client and share. I'm sorry, project, and share an access with your customers as well.
Can you tell us what are the available currencies and languages?
Current languages. If I'm not wrong, we upload the Swiss franc today and Brazilian currency. Oh my God! Yeah, here. This is the total. This is a full list of available currency right now, but we upload a new one, I guess, each day. Maybe we can do it. Please make a suggestion. So if we see a lot of uploads, we will try to make it ASAP.
I love that. Can you show us the languages as well?
In a roadmap?
No, in the that you have already. Somebody asked specifically for Japanese.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. English, Spanish, curative link.
So it's everything you see there, y'all. I'm not about to read them. Is Marquiz GDPR compliant? Does it save the IP address of leads?
We are, but it's better to chat with us via support chat. Guys will consult you with this question and send you an instruction how to be legal.
Great. Do you have any question or any examples of this tool being used to build a personality assessment?
No, unfortunately not. I'm not ready to show something with you right now, but I guess it's pretty simple to create something on Marquiz.
Great. What is your advice on being GDPR compliant with my quizzes? Do I have to, and can I have my terms shown and let the customer check a checkbox below each quiz, or how to manage that in a legal way?
You should follow an instruction. You need to assign a DPA agreement and follow the instruction within a privacy policy and so other documents. So it's really better to answer questions on our chat and see the real examples of how to do it. It's hard to explain right now, just the reason, yeah.
All right, I'm currently using Interact for my quiz lead magnet and wondering if you could do something similar. Can Marquiz collect emails, integrate with ConvertKit, track conversions, and provide analytics?
ConvertKit is also in our roadmap, so I guess we will add this integration. I don't think next month, but we'll try to accelerate this process.
Great. I don't want to go through and name every integration. Can you show us what integrations exist right now?
Or it's this is a good question. If you want to see cons of our tool, yeah, we need to go here. There are too low, honestly. We have very few options, but we have done a Pabbly integration and Integrately integration, and we'll add those tools in the next week. So you can use them as a Zapier to connect with other tools right now. But we know this is not best option, so we are trying to add as many direct integrations as you need.
Great, thank you. Is the first step start page? In the first step start page, what is the difference between that and a landing page?
Yeah, the landing page is have more fields. You can add a phone, your company name, motto, legal information, and customize the title and use it for. It is useful and helpful if you run a Facebook ad campaign, for instance. So you can link traffic from the ad to the quiz, and the landing page option will help you to go over the moderation.
Great, thank you. How do you remove the bonuses from a template?
Yeah, sure. In that case, your quiz will all bonuses.
Oh, this is the easy as toggling it off.
Yeah, very simple.
Yeah, all right. In this video for outcomes, the background, can it be a content video we record to give information, the video in the background?
I'm not sure that I catch the question. What video and background do you mean? Can you?
The outcome. Sorry about that. Will the outcomes video? Yeah. So we have two questions about outcome videos. The first one is, can it be a content video we record to give information? The second one is, does it play automatically?
Okay. Well, you can add. Well, as I catch the idea, you can link any videos if you have one in YouTube, and about outplaying. If I'm not wrong, this task is on progress, but maybe our developers are already done, and we just need to test it. So if we don't have autoplay function. We will make an update and it will be available next week, very soon.
All right, I went through and clicked on a few questions that we're going to answer live. Sumolings, we do have a lot of questions in here and not as much time, I think, to answer them all. So we're going to try to fly through as many of these as we can. Can you collect mailing addresses?
Yeah, sure, we can.
Awesome.
Just email or switch off if you want.
Cool. Can you collect like home addresses?
Okay, you can ask for name, email, and phone in your lead form, and the task to add more fields is also in progress. But currently, you can ask an additional info about, for instance, address, yeah, zip codes, or something like this in questions. Please. Add questions. What is your no, sorry. Add questions, select input fields, address, and user will yeah, here is the preview mode. We'll type his address. Pretty simple.
Great. Is a website linked to a PDF the only way to offer a PDF as a bonus?
Well, if we activate this tab, this feature, and link the bonus here, the user will see this this link after completing the quiz on the thank you page or in the email if you choose to set outcomes, send outcomes to email.
Okay. Can quiz users share the quiz or their answers on social media?
Yep. It is possible if you choose the show quiz outcomes before after lead. You need to activate this tab, this mode, and the user will see. Let me show these buttons and will available to share. But it's good to mention that this task to add more social media like LinkedIn profiles is also in progress, and I think we will publish it in a week, in 1-2 weeks.
Awesome, thank you. All right, so speaking of publishing things in 1 to 2 weeks, can you show us your roadmap?
Yeah,
and yeah, and let me tell me a little bit about what you're most excited about. What do you think Sumolings should be looking forward to?
It's better to visit the most voted options.
That.
Yeah, I see that there are too many people want to see computations. So to use quizzes and to not to use quizzes, it's better to say to map results on based on different formulas. We planned this feature, but I can't name the ETA right now. Try to do it.
Are you able to tell us new limits for the deal? Is that something that's coming up, or when can they know that? I got 2 questions about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got tons of questions about the limits. Yeah, let me clarify this situation. We do, honestly, we do our best to increase limits and maybe offer you something more interesting. But this process is not as easy as it seems. We need to change some technical. We need our developers need to fix something. So I think we will offer something new, some updates next week. But I'm not. I don't promise. I'm not promise. But really, I do our best to offer you something really amazing.
Do you have anything about upcoming integrations that we can look at? Because I've got a lot of questions that are just names of integrations. And I really don't want to just sit here naming.
Yeah, we got different, no, different. I mean, a lot of tons of requests to integrate with the Sandbox. It's obviously your Sumo links and Sandbox is very popular. So I think we will do this integration the first. This integration will be the first, I guess. But to be clear, we need to update our roadmap. We will do it on the weekends, and please visit this link on Monday to find the answer on your question.
Fantastic. This this question came in from. There's actually two questions. Two people ask these same questions, which I think is great. They share a brain. Can we do A/B tests on certain elements of the quiz?
Yeah, we have this option. You need to click here and just to customize your quiz, select A, make some updates, then click on B, make another updates, publish it, show the logic, choose the best variant after running the test, and that is. But to be honest, this feature we published a few weeks ago, and it's better to say that it is still in beta. We will optimize it, and guys, please do not hesitate to share your questions, your suggestions about this feature too. We find it super useful, super helpful, and ready to customize this option for your needs.
Thank you. Can we white label the emails?
Not yet, but we are considering to add this option. But we will. But I need to discuss with our product team. Today, the white label is not the best naming of this feature. It's better to say that it is a hide branding, hide Marquiz logo, and hide. I will show hide this link made in Marquiz. But we got a few requests from digital agencies. So I think we will create something.
Great, thank you. Have you seen the use case of teachers using this to create quizzes for students?
I try to remember just. I met, but I can't show it.
Sure.
Right now. Yeah, you can do it, but Marquiz is focused on lead generation, so you can create something interesting for your students, but maybe Marquiz is not best tool for this. In addition, check out this feature, correct incorrect test format. You can create something interesting for students here.
Thank you. What counts as a lead? Anyone who takes a quiz or some other metric?
The lead is one who leave his or her contacts. If you using two steps form, the lead will be the one who leave the first contact detail.
Awesome. All right, we got a lot of people asking about GDPR. I've seen these letters 18 times today, so we're going to talk about it again. Is there a way to prevent the storage of an IP address?
That's a good question. It's hard to say. Basically, because I don't know most technical details in this process. Please, can I would you mind if I ask you to send this question to our support team, and we will explain it in more details?
Yes. Yeah, everybody, a lot of people have been asking about GDPR. If you have specific concerns, I'm sure that they can help you out with those. And we appreciate y'all asking. Can I make the, and I believe that this is a yes, I believe that's what we're looking at right now. Can I make the name fields optional, like if you want to offer anonymity?
Yeah, just click here.
Amazing.
Required and not required.
Love it. Can you let the users select their own languages?
If you mean the visitor, your quiz visitor, you can't. But if you leave the settings without any changes, I mean, you will use the default settings. The quiz will update the language based on IP address or current location of the user, but it is not always right. It is not always correct. So a few days ago I made a quiz on Spanish, but I'm not in Spain, so. In order to, if you want to avoid this mistake, I recommend you to set up language here.
Great. All right.
But I'm sorry for interrupting, but if you really need this feature, please make a suggestion right here and we will try to create something for you.
Thank you. All right, what is the maximum number of questions for a single quiz and the maximum number of answer choices for a question?
Yeah, you know, this is a great question because I'm in Marquiz from the very beginning, and I'm always think that we have no limits on this of the questions in a quiz. But 2 days ago, I realized that we have one. You can ask not more than 100 questions, but 100 is too much.
It's too many questions.
Yeah. Yeah. But answering your question, yeah, we have a limit that I don't know. We have 100 questions.
Cool. How many quizzes can I create?
Here we do not have any limits.
Wow. Go for it.
Yeah, you can create as many quizzes as you want.
You gotta be the next BuzzFeed. Okay. Robin says, will you continue to add templates over time?
Yeah, we try to add templates in a weekly basis, weekly. But I guess we will struggling with some inspirations one day, and do not hesitate to share your examples.
Thank you. Can I integrate a quiz with an embed code into a site?
Yeah, you can. You have to choose the website blog and follow the instruction.
Cool. Is there a length limitation on the video?
Oh, I don't know. But if we talk, it is only available to link a YouTube video. So I think we have the same limit as the YouTube has.
If we need more leads, can we buy more later?
Can you buy what? I'm sorry.
Can you buy more like leads? Is there a limit to the number of leads you can collect?
Yeah, if you need, yeah, I guess the question is about quiz limits of quiz.
They said
leads. I mean, well, during a AppSumo deal, you can upgrade your plan, but if you don't like it, if you wouldn't like to do so, and if you go over your limit, you will have to pay an additional fee for each limit above the limit. It's too complicated task to explain it right now. I'm preparing an article in our knowledge base to show you what to expect in this case.
Thank you. All right. I'm scrolling back up. Sorry, guys. There's so many questions. I love you all very much, but wow. For the video outcomes, Randy's still unsure. He wants to create a video for each outcome that presents unique information. Is that possible?
Yeah, sure. You need, as I said before, you need to upload this video on your YouTube and then link it link it to your outcome. So if you link different video links, your visitors will see different videos as well.
Can a user save their answers to the quiz?
Not yet. We started to get such suggestions, the same suggestion, I mean, a few days ago, and we will discuss this feature with our product team. But now I think that it is. No, it's better to say that if you are ready to explain why it is crucial in your use case, please send me a message. You can reach me out via email or a separate chat as well, because as I said previously, Marquiz is focused on lead generation, and we try to activate the FOMO effect. I mean, the fear of missing out. So if your visitors are going to leave your quiz, to close your quiz, he will miss your bonuses, perks, and discounts. So in our opinion, in our data statistics, this feature will make the quiz less efficiency, but we can run. Please explain your use case in more details, so we will try to create something to meet your needs.
Great. Is there an export of the answers as a CSV sync to Google Tables?
We are going to add a direct integration with the Google Sheets, but now you can visit the Leads tab. You will see here Leads like this, and you can click on to export file in different periods. Awesome. Please click here, export answers in separate fields to make it more easy to scan.
All right. Sumolings, we just have about 5 more minutes left here, so we're going to take just a few more questions. These are follow-up questions regarding the 100 questions. So the first one is, how many answer choices do you get per question?
Well, it's I guess it's weird when a head of growth can't answer this question. I think we have limits, but I need to ask my team. Sorry for that. Please, if it's really crucial in your case, please ask this question in our deal page on AppSumo. I will answer it after consultation.
Cool. I hear my cat's running around, so sorry about that, guys. Does the 100 question limit mean that all of my branches combined must be no more than 100 questions?
I think I have to ask you to repeat this question because I didn't catch an idea.
Yeah. So with the 100 question limit in mind, when you branch off questions into like new routes, does that mean all of the questions for the quiz can be no more than 100 questions?
Yep. The 100 limits is the total limits for answers. So if you use the set up a conditional logic, for instance, if you answer, if you choose a first option, the first question, then you will redirect to the last question, your 70th question. This is not we won't calculate it as the 2 questions. It is 70 questions.
Cool. Do you guys integrate with SendFox?
We are going to, but not yet.
Cool. We got a few questions about it. I like everybody's excitement about SendFox. How would you say somebody could use Marquiz with SendFox or some other email marketing?
I've shown a first example of Neil Patel's quiz. I think you can create something similar. Just ask a few questions, then ask to leave contact details, email address, and set up a follow-up to reach your goals.
Cool. All right. At the risk of upsetting everybody, this is going to be our last question. Can you please show us how to set points for answers? Can you show us how that feature works?
Yeah, sure. We need to visit Outcomes tab. Set points for answers. You can set a positive and a negative digits here. You can set up as many points for answer as you want. It's done. And then in your conditions, you need to share. Need to delete it. Well, let's create a new one. I'm a bit confused. I can't show you this one. Give me please 1 second. I need to update here, which base. 1 more second, please. Scoring logic. Yeah, it seems that we need to choose the scoring logic at the very beginning to set up. So you can looking through this how-to set up this one, this scoring logic branching. Yeah, sorry, we will need to create a quiz from the scratch to show it right now. So we are lack of time, but I know you guys are very, very savvy marketers. So you will follow this instruction and create something amazing.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Where can people find more of this documentation and support?
Please visit help.marquiz.io. This is the first one, the first option. Then you can find it here in your dashboard by clicking a knowledge base, or ask question in our support team. They will share a relevant article with you.
All right. Thank you so much, Alexander. This has been fantastic. Sumolings, if you have not already, you can go to appsumo.com/Marquiz to redeem your codes. It's starting at $49 for a lifetime deal. Of course, this is backed by AppSumo's 60-day guarantee. So go ahead, get set up, play around with it, and see how it works for you. Once you've done that, please leave your reviews on the deal page. We love to read all of your comments. And of course, if you have any more questions, leave them on the deal page as well. Thank you so much, Alexander. This has been a blast, and everybody who's given us your feedback, everybody's saying how much they love the tool. So thank you for coming to AppSumo. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you for thanks for having me, and I really appreciate your questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.